people say hi, Jerusha. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Hashtag to all the pretty people. If you are a friend, a follower, a fan, a family member, you are pretty to me on the inside out, right? So pretty people, what that means is we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So if you're that type of person that you're going to celebrate other people, other women, you're going to celebrate their success. You're going to celebrate by loving on their posts, sharing their posts, commenting. You're my people. And of course, celebrate. And then we're going to collaborate. And so I collaborate with a lot of great people because guess what? Like attracts like. And so we want to collaborate so we can get to know how we can help each other and we can build bigger and faster and more. Yes. And then, of course, we got to create great relationships, create great content. And so we want to make sure that we are pretty every day. We're going to celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. So if you are pretty, yes, hashtag to all the pretty people. So that's what a pretty person is. And so listen, today, really quickly, I'm going to share with you 10 ways to get leads if that's what you need for your business. So if you have a business, put business in the chat. If you want a business, put yes. So if you have a business, I like to know my audience, how many people already have a business, and put yes. You have say business, put business. If you want a business, put yes. You know you need it. You want residual income. You want to build financial wealth. Yes, you want all the good stuff coming to you. You're my people. So yes, I love the hearts. Heart me up on Instagram and TikTok. To all the beauty people on Instagram, Pam in the building. So if you love motivation, inspiration, and business tips, this is the page for you. So if you want to get excited on Monday, Jerusha, I'm your girl. So motivation on Monday. What do you want to do? Marvelous Monday, money making Monday, but it's Monday. Yes. And so every day we want to make sure we bring our best attitude so we can have our best day because we won't see this day again. Isn't that something? We will never see this day again. So I'm going to leave it up today because you never know. Yes. Hey, Pam. Oh, thank you so much for tagging. Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. So if you're joining me for the very first time, come on, let me tell you. You're joining me for the first time. I'm Jerusha, business coach, speaker, radio personality, social marketer. And so I help people build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. And guess what? Currently, I'm so excited. I am developing 100 new business partners in my social retail business. 100 families. Yes, I can see the 100. You know how much it takes to help build 100 different families. Like I've trained thousands. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades. So I've trained thousands. I've developed 6 leaders. And so to say 100 families changing 100 lives, like, yes, like, I mean, it's serious. And helping them earn $100,000. That is the ultimate goal for now. And so I said it because it sounds crazy, but I got to say stuff that sounds crazy to me. So it sounds crazy to you. So I be the person to do it because it seems impossible until it's done. Baby. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat. You want to be a part of this movement of teaching people how to really monetize and leverage social media, doing what I do, put 100s. Because every time I'm live, people are like, what do you do? What do you do? That's what I do. I help you build your business online and offline. And so I create those double threats. And I'm currently developing 100 new business partners. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100, Jerusha. And so, yes. So I just love y'all. I miss you when I don't go live. So Saturday, my son had a track meet and anybody, hashtag mama boys. So if you have boys, or I mean, it could be a girl on track too, but hashtag I favor boys. Let me just tell you. So he has this track meet on Saturday and it's all day long and it's cold. Oh my gosh, it was freezing on Saturday. And I was like, oh, I'm so over this. But at any rate, he did well. And so we had to be there like 8 a.m. in the morning. And then we didn't leave till like 4 p.m. in the evening. So it's an all day affair. And so I just want to tell you, I have a life just like you. I have all the things you have, and I still manage to build my business. I still manage to prioritize. I still manage to do those things. So yes. So if you're like me, Busy people get things done. Baby, that's the type of person that I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that are busy. I started my business with my full-time job, started it on the side. My son was 2 at the time. I did both, went to the top of the company. Boom, years of that, right? Of experiencing being a mom, being a wife, a sister, and still building a business. And so we can do anything we choose. We can do anything we want to do. Yes or yes. And so I am very good with attracting leads. I have unlimited leads. And so that is my baby right there, is showing people how to start conversations and build those relationships and offer your product, your service, your opportunity. So today, really quickly, I'm going to share with you 10 ways to get leads. And so I'm not looking for leads. I have unlimited leads because of social media. Okay. Because the average person is spending 2 to 3 hours a day on social media. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. There is no saturation. There is no competition. Let me just tell you, there's so much room at the top. There's an unlimited amount of money available for you because the average person is spending 2 to 3 hours on social media a day. Action creates transaction. So my action is always to meet new people. My action is always starting new conversation. My action is always following up because there's 4.7 billion people online. It's enough for everybody. We can all go to the top. And so we have the whole wide world in our hands. So right now in the chat, if I say, where are you from? It's going to be Detroit. It's going to be Chicago. It's going to be Florida. It's going to be Tennessee, because it's right here in front of you. And so you can build an online business. So I'm going to give you 10 ways to attract leads, right? Prospecting, you find people open, and follow up, you find people who are ready. Jerusha, you better write that down. A pretty person is putting that in the chat for me. So the first way, which is so simple, you probably know this, but you're like, I don't know how to get leads. And people ask me all the time, how do you get leads? So I'm going to tell you, and I know I've said this before, but I need you to write it down. Pretty person, going to put it in the chat for me. Number one, your Facebook friends. Let's just start right there. I don't believe you've spoken to every Facebook friend about your business and your opportunity, your products, services, have you? Okay, let's start right there. Your Facebook friends, those are leads. Go tell them what you do. They don't have to be interested, but they need to be educated. If they're not wanting to be educated, that's okay. Everybody's not going to want what you have. Yes, right. So write that down. You start right there, your Facebook friend list. Number two, your new friend request. How many of you have people just sitting in your friend request? Those are leads. Those people have come over to your page and they say, hi, I'd like to be your friend. I'm requesting your friendship. I'm requesting your friendship. And you just ignore those people. And then you say to a business coach like me, I don't have any leads. I don't know where they are. They're right here, your friend request. They are coming to you. They saw something that you posted, or somebody shared something, however they got you, right? And then boom, they requested your friendship. And so you go check it out. If that's a person you want to be friends with, then you accept the request. Now, if it's somebody that you're like, who is that? Way, somewhere, that's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about scammers and hackers and all the things. But you obviously check the person page out and then you accept the friendship. That's a lead. That's number two. Number three, one I think is pretty simple. I teach this in the 3-day ride, is the birthday messages. Now, Facebook is so gracious. Instagram and TikTok doesn't do this, but Facebook is so gracious. They tell you your friends' birthdays. And so if I were you and I was trying to build relationships, which I do all the time, and I'm trying to get leads, right? I'm trying to build my online presence and my organization and build 100 new entrepreneurs, right? Someone has a birthday. It shows you the birthday. Now, all you got to do is message the person, talk to the person, love on the person. It's their day. It's their birthday. And so this does require you to stretch yourself. You've got to stretch yourself to do more. Stretch yourself beyond what you think is possible. I was afraid to get on social media. I was afraid because I don't understand technology that well. A little ignorant right there. And ignorant just means not knowing. People get offended when you say, oh, you're ignorant. Ignorant just means not knowing. So I was a little ignorant to social media. And then I said, well, I guess I need to learn. I need to stretch myself. Did you know a mind that is stretched by new experiences can never go back to its old dimension? So once your mind is stretched, like now I'm like, LinkedIn, TikTok, Reels. Once you can see what's possible, it can never go back to old dimensions. Like it can't do it. And so I'll tell you one thing about being stretched. Nobody really wants to be stretched. If I pull your arm right now, you'd be like, oh, right? But if I keep doing it, you'll get used to it, right? So that's just like anything else in business. You're afraid to do a TikTok, keep doing it. Just stretch yourself. And I'm talking about stretch marks from growing. I have to go live every Tuesday at 1:30. I do a quick lunch and learn every Tuesday for 4 years. Every Tuesday at 1:30, lunch and learn. I'm doing it, committed to the growth and the stretch. And so that's when your faith has to be stretched, right? The body is going to be stretched. When you are growing, you're going to be stretched in different directions. Birthing anything hurts. Anything. As women, we birth children, hashtag mama boys, right? It hurts a little bit. Oh, it hurts a little bit. Even though I had a C-section for both of them, still hurts a little bit. We love the outcomes. A beautiful baby boy, because we wanted it. We didn't care that it was going to be painful. People told us it was going to be painful. We've seen people have, hard pregnancies and births, but we still wanted it. Just like in your business, you see people that are successful. You see the struggle that they went through, but if you want it, you'll get stretched as much as possible, right? So you're not going to say, oh, just leave the baby in there. I don't want to get stretched, right? You're going to say, get it out. It's hurting. And you want to see it, right? You want to see the work that you have done. Same thing in your business. When we birth a new thing like a business, it hurts because you're being stretched. So sometimes growing hurts so much that it leaves birthmarks. And so you got a little birthmark. You can tell, oh, this is my second son. I got a little birthmark. Okay. Birthing anything hurts. And so that's why it's important, right, that you choose to grow. And so no one's going to make you grow. No one's going to make you be stretched. You have to make that choice. The fourth way to get leads, say Rooter, is new Instagram followers. Hey, Instagram in the building. New Instagram followers. When people follow you, there's a lead. TikTok followers. When people follow you, there's a lead. Okay. YouTube followers. When people follow you, that's the leads. Those are leads. Let's build those relationships. Number 5. Now, this is only if you are offline. Okay, let me say that. I built my first business initially offline. So I can tell you a thing or two about that. Very good at meeting people at any event. Very good at it. Like mastered it. So if you're offline, networking with people while you're out and about, networking events, it doesn't matter what city you're in, you can always find an event. And so that's a way to get leads. Okay. Now you guys know, what's his name? The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yes. So, I love stories. I love listening to how people got where they are today. And one of his things was he had $7 in his pocket and he knew 2 things. I'm broke and one day I won't be. And so he changed his direction. He changed what he was doing. He changed the people that he was hanging around. He changed his scarcity mentality. And today his net worth, I looked it up, is over $800 million. So from $7 in my pocket to $800 million because I was making a choice to be stretched, to change. It's okay to acquire wealth. And you can do it with your business, but it's going to require you to meet new people. It's going to require you to do things that seems impossible. It's going to require you to be scared. It's going to require that of you. Scared money don't make money. Okay. It's going to require you to invest. I was scared to invest in courses and masterminds when I first started showing up online. Right before the pandemic. So it wasn't 2005, right before the pandemic. So it's not like I had these accounts already. No, I was doing nothing because I didn't understand it, right? And so I decided, well, I don't want to be ignorant forever. It's a choice. So I said, let me invest in me, the greatest investment in the world. And so I didn't know, who to invest in. I saw all these different personalities. And so I said, who am I learning from the most? That's who I'm going to go with. So if they're giving me good tips for free, imagine what they'll do obviously if I work with them. And I started following those people, and I started, taking some of what their ideas was and creating my own. And I started learning, okay, this is how you post. This is how you do all these things on social media to attract people to you. And so you got to pay the price, right? You got to pay to play. And so I was like, I want to do that. And so I invested in myself. Time is money. Girl, time is money. If I could tell you in 3 days, like the 3-day ride coming up, matter of fact, if I could tell you in 3 days what I learned in 3 years, would it be worth it to you? I always ask people, they're like, oh, I don't know if I can invest. Well, you can keep getting free information, right? That's taking you forever to have unlimited leads, or taking you forever to have a big customer base, or taking you forever to grow your organization or whatever. Or you can say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and pay somebody so I can get this up front. So that's kind of like me. I don't really care for, like I don't clean my car at all. We're just going to take it to somebody who can clean the car. Like that's just not something I'm going to do. Isn't that easier? I don't have time to do it. Same thing with my home. I do a little bit, but that's not my thing. So isn't it faster to just pay somebody to do something, right? So your time is valuable. And so if that's you and you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, I put together the 3-day ride for people like that, because I don't want you to suffer as long as I did. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. And so what I did was, let me make this available to everybody, because I only was making it available for people in my industry. And then I decided, well, I don't care what you sell: lotions, potions, pots, pans, hair, lashes, nails. It doesn't matter. If you want to really learn how to monetize and leverage social media, you want to learn how to have unlimited leads, you want to attract the leads, you want to be able to post and people are raising their hands. I want it. Me, info. You want that type of response. I teach how that's possible in the 3-day ride. And I'm going to show you an example here. If you're on Facebook, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you an example of how that's possible for you. Wouldn't you love it if people was inboxing you and saying, now, what is it? Now, what did you use? Wouldn't that be great? That doesn't mean that you won't be reaching out to people and using these 10 ways to get leads. It just means that it's a little easier when people are asking you, right? And so you have that additional money. And so all the 3-day ride is a shortcut to getting you to where you want to be faster. And so in the 3-day ride that's coming up, I really take the time to find out what type of business. I give you examples. And not only do we learn how to create good content for you and your business, but learn how to convert those people into your organization. And of course, I'm big on a to-do list on income producing activities. I actually share my daily tracker with you. I give you ways to follow up with people, like my method, my apps, my tools that I actually use, and how to really maximize Facebook groups. Because if you're just in the groups and not contributing, it's a way that you can contribute and people start to follow you, which means you are growing online. I'm also going to do like a live TikTok in the 3-day ride, because I think that's fun that we do a TikTok together so you can see all the features that TikTok offers. It's pretty fun. And of course, so you can do yours. I give a lot of homework. I give a lot of homework. So you can't take the ride if you're not ready to be stretched. The ride is for people who are ready to be stretched. So if you're ready, put 3-day ride. Like, I need to learn more about this, Jerusha. Put 3-day ride in the chat. Put 3-day ride so you can learn more about it, because it's coming up. And then, of course, yes, or you can tap my profile. It's my link tree. Tap my face. Pop, pop. Tap my face. Then you'll see my link tree. Grab the 3-day ride, at least get educated about the 3-day ride. Then we can go from there. Now, let's talk about this. So most people, it's interesting that people are like, oh, I don't have the money. Most people spend money they don't have to get things they don't need to impress people they don't even like. But when it comes to your education, oh, you don't have the money. Girl, the best decision I could have made, I paid for a course that was like $600 for one day. It was worth it, right? But I was just like, oh. Then this other guy that I really want to take a course with, he's $100,000 for 6 months. So when I'm saying to you, I'm not just talking, right? I actually do the things that I say so that I can come back and say, hey, this is what's available. You can choose to do it or not. It's up to you. But I'm going to tell you, it is so much faster when somebody else has already done it and they can teach you the shortcuts. And so that's what I want to be able to do for you. So number 6 in how to get leads, if you have an email list, an email list. Now, people often like, how do you get one? Well, you got to collect emails. So you got to offer something. So an email list will help you grow like 500 people, 10,000 people on an email list. And then once you're on that email list, you get offers from people. Those are leads. And so if you haven't created one, you can for free. The 7th way to get leads is post a lead magnet on your Facebook profile. And so a lead magnet, if you go to my profile, you see the QR code. That QR code that's on my profile, on my banner, if you put your phone to that QR code, it takes you to a freebie. Before you can get that freebie, it asks for your name and your email. That's a lead magnet. Okay. So I'm giving you something like right now. I could say, hey, if you want all 10 ways to get leads, right? Put 10 in the chat. When I send it to you, I'm going to ask for your name and your email, collecting leads. And so you can also do that. That's number 7. Number 8 is post a lead magnet on Instagram. Same thing. Why would someone want something from you? So if you are a specialist in, I don't know, you're a specialist in weight loss, or you're a specialist in your chiropractor or whatever, and you say, here are 10 things that you can do so your back joints won't whatever ache. People who want that, right, they're interested. And so they will give you information like their email and their name. That's a lead magnet. Those are your people. Okay, so those are leads. And so, okay, number 9, which is my favorite, which I'm going to show you on Facebook, is short form video. TikToks, Reels, video and more video and more video and more video, because it's entertaining. People watch videos. And this is the fastest way to get in front of more people. Video, 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 right? So that's the 9th way, right? Just I'm on number 9. Pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. You're helping me out. And then the 10th way is call to actions. And so it's easy to do a call to action. If you are live, like I just did, I say, hey, if you want to be a part of the 3-day ride, put 3-day ride in the chat. That's a call to action. I'm calling you to do something. People don't always know what to do. Even though I said, go to the link in the bio, or I said, go to my profile, somebody is like, well, where's the profile? Where's the link in the bio? And so you got to constantly direct people. That's a call to action on what to do. And so that's why I gave them 2 options. Put 3-day ride in the chat, or go to my profile, click my link tree, and click 3-day ride. So call to action. So this does take time. I think people think, building a business is instant. No, it takes a lot of time to do it. And so confidence comes from consistency. The one thing that I believe that has helped my accounts, especially here on Facebook, is I'm consistent. I think that's really it. I mean, I got good stuff too. Okay, I think that's it too. But I'm saying I'm so consistent. The algorithm's like, this girl is consistent, right? And then you're getting value because you're still here. You're getting value. Then you show up, and then you're commenting and liking and sharing. And then now it's in my favor, right? So I think for so long, we believe that confidence is about outside validation, but confidence is about you loving you and you knowing who you are, and the world adjusting to you, not the other way around. And so I made that decision that I'm going to do it until I'm confident in going live. And so it doesn't take confidence, right? When you do it over and over, you'll build the confidence. And so, but it does take confidence to go live, because you got to get the courage to do it, and to do a reel, a TikTok, to start conversations. All of that requires you to be stretched. So confidence is built from within over a period of time. So over time, like on your job, you're probably like the CEO. They just didn't give you that title, but you know everyone's job, and you do it better than everyone, and everyone relies on you at the job. Like you are really the CEO, but that was over time, right? Yes or yes. This is the same. This is exactly the same. So those are the 10 ways to get leads. And so if you're on Facebook, oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, Tiffany in the building, Houston in the building. All right. So those are the 10 ways to get leads. Obviously, there are more, but I think those are the best ones that you can start utilizing right now. Like nothing is stopping you. Girl, nothing is stopping you. Only you is stopping you. So I'm going to share with you my favorite way, which is video. My favorite way is video. And I don't just talk the talk, I walk it too. So walk it like you talk it. Isn't that the little song? I live in Atlanta. So isn't that, what's the little boy name? Soldier Boy? I don't know. Whoever it is. I would have to ask my son. So I'm going to share my screen. Somebody will put it in the chat and correct me. So I'm going to give you an example of how this is a lead magnet video. And so in my video, let me show you. Can you see this? Yeah, you can see this. So in my video, I did a video a while back. You know, I do videos all the time. And it said, excited to help 100 women start a home-based business with me. And it said, put 100 in the chat. And so as you can see here, I have several people putting 100. All I did was a video and attracted the leads to me. Okay. That's something that you can do. The one thing is giving good, valuable information so people want what you have. Even if it's a product, like I use a collagen, I'll show you another one. Even if it's a product, if it's a service, it's how you deliver it to the world. And so this is an example of, I teach this in the 3-day ride, that you can do this with your business. And so that way you are able to close the deals. Okay, that's one example. Let me give you another example. Here, I talk about the collagen that I use in this video. And so in the video, I tell you the collagen is best for your hair, your nails, your joints, your bones, your cognitive tissues, your gut, your digestion. I use a special kind of liquid collagen. Put collagen in the chat if you want to just learn more. And so just if you're on Facebook, you can see this. And so that was the video. And look at this collagen. Okay. Collagen. Let me just show you how far this goes. Collagen. I'm interested. What kind, please? What brand? What kind do you take? The point is, I want them to know what kind I take so I can build relationships and talk to them about, why do you want to use it? You know, have you ever used collagen before? Do you know the benefits of collagen? And so the point of me doing that is to find out about them. People buy from people. People don't care about how much you know. They care about, they don't care about that. They want to know how much you care. And so I always try and say, well, tell me, what do you know about collagen? Or have you ever used collagen? Not just trying to make the sale, but tell me something about you, because what's going to get you to repurchase it is me loving you. And so I want to make sure I love on you. And so if this is helpful and you're like, all right, I need to do something like this, well, I do it in the 3-day ride. And so if that's something you need, all you got to do is put 3-day ride, or go to my profile, tap my link tree and grab the 3-day ride, or just look at the details. And I go over day 1, day 2, day 3 of what to expect in the ride. And so, yeah, so I like to show examples of, this is what's happening. This is what's available for you. It's not just available for me, it's available for you too. A lot of times we don't have systems in place. Everything that I share with you is a part of my system. Okay. Success, you have systems in place. That's the only way. And so a part of me generating leads is how I create, even if I'm just imitating somebody else, it's still creating leads. Like Facebook just sent me something, said that I get like 1,000, almost 2,000 new followers a month right now. Right. And those are leads. Like, it's no way I can talk to all these people that I love. I love all of them. Okay. But I want to talk to all of them. And so I can't even talk to everybody. I want your page to be like that too. I want you to have so many leads, like you're like needing help. Like right now, I need another assistant. And so it's easy to do when you're willing to be stretched. So if that's you, put 3-day ride or go to the link in the bio. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. I'll see you tomorrow at 1:30 for my lunch and learn. Have a great day. Thank you. Thank you. I love you too. Bam. She put collagen. Yes. You need that collagen in your life. Like for real, like for real. You do. Have a great day.